Hey everybody, welcome to the Battle of the Books competition for the 2019-2020 school year. I am Natalie Davis, the morning anchor for KWCH 12 and your host for the program. Joining me are our student teams, Dodge, Riverside, Seltzer, and Woodland. Say hello, kids. Elementary schools. They come from local elementary schools. These teams have already competed in preliminary rounds at their schools in order to appear on today's program. We are looking forward to some very exciting games. Now, students were given a list of 64 books to read. They need to be familiar with the events, the characters, the authors of the books to answer the questions. They will also give a book talk about one title from the list. Each team has drawn a book title and was given just 15 minutes to prepare a 3-minute presentation about that book. These book talks were taped earlier and will be seen later in the program. 12 points are possible for the book talk. The points will be added to the scores in all of the rounds. It's going to be a very exciting day. The first two teams to compete are Dodge and Riverside. Students, would you please introduce yourselves and tell us the title of your favorite book? We'll start with you.
My name is Catherine, and my favorite book is called The Doll Collector.
My name is Alexis, and my favorite book is already on this list, Room 1.
My name is Ian, and my favorite book is Real Friends.
My name is Cassius, and my favorite book is The Boxcar Children.
Okay.
My name is Sean, and my favorite book is on the list. It's The World According to Humphrey.
My name is Camille, and my favorite book is I Survived.
My name is Sala, and my favorite book is The Legend of Rock, Paper, and Scissors.
My name is Kayans, and I like the book Rescue on the Oregon Trail by Kate Messner.
We have some great readers in this book. I'm so excited to hear from you today. We will review the rules so that the audience will know how this game is played. Each match will consist of 20 questions given to alternating teams. Team members have 30 seconds to answer. There'll be a buzzer. They may confer about the answer, but only the person with the book in front of them is allowed to answer. 5 points will be awarded for a correct title, with 5 points added if the team can also get the last name of the author. If the team cannot answer the question or the answer is incorrect, the other team is allowed 5 seconds to get an answer. 5 points will be awarded for the correct title. The winning team in the first round will compete against the winning team of the second round for our big finale. It's going to be very exciting. All right, first, let's take a look at the book talks from our first two competing teams.
Why don't we make a book talk robot?
Let's program it to say the author and title of Rescue of the Oregon Trail.
Okay. Beep, boop, beep.
What is the title and the author?
The title is Rescue on the Oregon Trail by Kate Messner.
Yay, it works!
Why don't we program it to know the setting and the characters?
Okay. Beep, boop, beep.
What's the setting and characters?
The setting is on the Oregon Trail, and the characters are Ranger, Sam, Ma, Pa, and Amelia.
Yay, it works!
Why don't we program it to know the plot summary?
Okay. Beep, boop, beep.
The plot summary.
Can you say the plot? What's the plot summary of Rescue on the Oregon Trail?
The plot is Ranger accompanies Sam on the Oregon Trail to California.
Yay!
And that concludes
Yay!
Yay, it works!
That
book talk
concludes our book talk.
That concludes our book talk.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Catherine Graber reporting to you live from Riverside Elementary School. Today we have a wonderful 5th graders reporting an awesome book. Cassius, can you tell us the author, title, and characters?
The title is Room 1 by Andrew Clements. The characters are Ted, his teacher, Miss Martin, Alexa, April, and Archie.
Thank you, Cassius. Those are some good characters. Now, Ian, can you tell us the setting?
Yes. So the setting is they're at a rundown school, and there's a donut shop in the town, and then there's also an abandoned farm where the homeless people live.
Thank you, Ian. Alexis, can you tell us the plot of the story?
The plot of the story is about a boy named Ted Hammond who, when he was riding on his bike route for the newspaper that he does, he found an old abandoned farmhouse, and there was a girl in the window. And when he went to go investigate, he found a girl and her family there. And when he told his teacher, she got the police involved. And then the three homeless people got a welcoming party. And after the welcoming party, they left and nobody could ever find them.
Thank you, Alexis, Cassius, and Ian. That sounds like an awesome book. I'll have to read that someday and learn more about Timmy. Anyways, that's our book talk. Goodbye.
Bye.
The points are in. Dodge earned 10 points on their book talk, and Riverside earned 11 points. They will start the round with those scores. We're going to get to our questions now. The team from Dodge is going to answer the first question. So here we go. All right. Sean has the book in front of him. In this book, many of the characters prefer to sleep on stone beds with slabs of granite or marble as blankets. Name the book.
Grom by Lisa Shurtiff.
Close.
Say the title again.
Say the title again.
Grom?
You want to check with your teammate?
Gromb.
Judges? Do we have a little more time?
Grump.
Okay, say it.
Grump.
A little louder.
Grump.
Judges? Did we run out of time?
We were out of time.
Okay, all right. So unfortunately, it goes to this team now. What is it?
I was actually going to say Grump, but I
Okay.
don't know the author because I haven't read it.
You guys don't know the author?
No.
Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter. You get 5 points anyway, right? Okay, so the points go to Riverside. And our next question also goes to Riverside. The main character, let's slide the book down. It'll be Alexis's turn, perfect. The main character of this book comes from Mexico, but doesn't really speak Spanish very well because she left Mexico when she was a baby. She lives in Chicago, but often mixes up the Spanish she doesn't know and English. Name the book.
No answer.
Okay. Dodge, you want to steal?
Stella Diaz has something to say.
That is correct. All right. Now the next question goes to Dodge, correct?
Camila, you'll keep the book still. If you haven't had
And it is Camila's question. Okay. In which book did Rex tell John that grasshoppers were worse than a snowstorm?
I Survived the Children's Blizzard by Laura Tarshis.
Say the title again.
I Survived the Children's Blizzard by Laura Tarshis.
No points to that team?
No, Riverside.
Okay, Riverside. So no answer?
Yes.
Okay, the answer was The Children's Blizzard 1888, and you did get the author correct, Lauren Tarshis, but I don't believe we get points for that. Okay, next question goes to Riverside. We have Cassius. Simon had a large collection of creatures in tanks and cages, and his twin brother Jared found them bothersome and even startling at night. Name this book.
The Field Guide
Do you have an author?
by Deezer, Leslie, and Black.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, next question goes to Sala. A boy changes his name to Henry James so that his grandfather will not know who he is. Name the book.
We have no answer.
Riverside?
The Boxcar Children.
That is correct. Okay. Oh. So
No author.
that's okay. I don't think you could get points for the author anyway because you were the going for the steal. So is this correct? Alexis has the next.
Don't move the book on a steal. Yes.
Oh, okay. So Catherine's going to keep the book. All right. In which book do you learn that the molecules of this substance stick together like magnets?
A Drop of Water by Wick.
Very good. That's correct. Dodge, you are up. Cans. In this book, a hamster protects himself from a dog by shooting a rubber band straight at the dog's nose. Name this book.
We have an answer.
Okay.
The World According to Humphrey by Betty G. Burney.
That is correct. All right, Alexis. Julie Marie is the best friend of this character. Even though they grow up in very different circumstances, they share the dream of going to school together and becoming doctors. Name this book.
Seraphina's Promise.
Do you have an author?
No.
Okay. That is correct. Seraphina's Promise by Anne Berg. All right, Sean, you ready? When it was time for Tiamat to leave, the boy put her life in danger when he wished for her to stay. Name the book. You can try the title first if you'd like.
Jeremy Hatcher. Jeremy Thatcher, Dragon Hatcher.
Judges?
Say it again.
Say it one more time.
Jeremy Thatcher, Dragon Catcher.
Not quite.
Jeremy
Okay.
Thatcher, the Dragon Hatcher. Oh,
Okay. Go ahead. You guys can confer.
Jeremy Thatcher, the Dragon Hatcher.
Judges, will you accept it?
What did you say again?
Jeremy Thatcher, the Dragon Hatcher.
No.
Not quite, you guys. Okay, it was Jeremy Thatcher, comma, Dragon Hatcher by Bruce Coville. Okay. Nope, you get to keep the book because that was a steal. All right, in which book can you find a character from The Empire of Mom's Home Office?
The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors. By Daywalt.
That is correct. All right, Camila. When Lissa warns him to be careful up in the tree, Georgie falls 10 feet. Name the book.
Willis Place by Mary Downing Hall. Old Willis Place. Yeah, Old Willis Place by Mary Downing Hall.
Old Willis Plays by Mary Dowling Hall.
Downing Hall. I don't know. Downing Hall. Yeah.
Can you say it one more time?
Old Willis Place by Mary Downing Hall.
And project really loud.
Old Willow's Place by Mary Downing Hall.
Say the last name of the author again.
Mary Downing Hall.
That author is not correct, but we'll give him the title.
Okay, they get the title. The last name is Hahn, H-A-H-N. Okay, Riverside, you are up. In which book do you read about children living next to a landfill?
Ada's Violin.
That is correct. Do you have an author?
Hood.
Very good. All right, Dodge. Sala's up. In this book, Madeline's eccentric parents prefer she calls them Flo and Mildred rather than Dad and Mom. Name the book.
Mr. and Mrs. Detective Extraordinaire. Mr. and Mrs. Bunny Detective Extraordinaire.
Do you have an author?
No.
Judges, do you accept the title?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Points go to you. All right, Riverside. In which book do you read about the adventures of a giant man?
Wolf Bunyan by Kellogg. What?
Paul Bunny.
Paul Bunyan.
And then they said the author, Kellogg. Those points go to you. Good job. All right, Cans. In this book, Franklin takes all the blame for a prank that he and Elise both planned against the bully Amanda, and he is suspended from school. Elise feels bad for letting Franklin take all the blame. What book is this?
We have no answer.
Okay, Riverside, you want to steal?
No answer.
Oh, 8 Keys by Suzanne LaFleur. Yes. It is Riverside's turn, though, right? Okay. In what book does a character say, I want your solemn promise, Michael Patrick Henry, that you will never be a pickpocket again?
Michael Patrick Kelly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Michael Patrick Kelly, that you will never be a pickpocket again.
No answer again.
Okay.
A Family Apart.
Very good. And the author is Joan Lowry Nixon. Okay. Sean, you are up. In which book do a character's creatures go missing, which leads to her looking for them in other characters' rooms?
We have no answer.
Okay, Riverside.
No answer.
At the Bottom of the World by Bill Nye. All right, next question goes to Riverside. Dipper sang scat in a kid band along with friends Little Mac, Happy, and Big Nose in which book?
No answer.
Okay, do you have a steal?
Good Night for Ghosts.
Very good, by Mary Pope Osborne. All right, this question goes to you. In this book, the main character wakes up the cook by licking him and following him to the mess hall. Name the book.
Sergeant Reckless
Do you
by
have an author?
by Iacopo Bruno Patricia McCormick.
Very good. They got both authors. Okay, last question of the bunch. In this book, the school's newspaper was called the Weekly Bugle, which was ironic because the paper was only published once a month. Name the book.
Big Nate Blast Off.
Do you have an author?
No author.
By Lincoln Pierce, but you did get the title of the book correct. Very good, you guys. That is all the questions. We're going to take a little bit of time tabulating, it sounds like. And in the meantime, is this our opportunity to just chit-chat? Awesome.
That was so cool.
Was that mesmerizing?
Are we gonna have a second round?
Whoever wins this round will get to compete in a second round. So we'll see what the scores turn out being.
I'm excited. I don't know.
I have a question. I have a question for you guys. We're having a little discussion while they're tabulating. Are there any books from your list that you read do you think would make a good movie? Ian, what do you think?
Real Friends.
Okay, what's that about?
It's about this girl that gets bullied at school,
Oh,
and she can't make any friends.
oh goodness, that sounds tough. Sala,
The Legend of Rock, Paper, and Scissors.
you like that book, don't you?
Yeah.
What is that about that would make a good movie?
It's about a rock, scissors, and paper. They go in matches, but they never get defeated. But when they go against each other, they get defeated.
Oh, okay, okay. What do you think, Camila? What would make a good movie?
The doll people.
Okay, what's that about?
It's about a doll who tries to find her Auntie Sarah. She's been gone for 45 years.
Oh my goodness. Does she find her?
Mm-hmm.
Happy ending. Okay, what do you think, Cam?
Rescue on the Oregon Trail.
Awesome. Let's see, do we have the final scores? Okay. Dun, 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 dun. The final score in this game was 55 for Dodge and 81 for Riverside. Congratulations, Riverside. You will meet the winner of our next match in the final round of Battle of the Books. Let's take a look at the book talks from the teams in round 2.